Hit that.
Drive. Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty. Outside Maxey. That one off the back iron and out.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Hall for three. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the wing, right side. Here's Tucker. And that misses. That would have put him up. Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions. And out of bounds, the 76ers will take it. All right, now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past few months for DeAndre Ayton. And the last couple of months, the rebounding totals have taken a bit of a dive for him. Let's see if he can refocus and put more effort on the glass. The Sixers again can't hit.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And Booker puts up a deep three from beyond the arc and then some.
Oh, the ever-expanding range of Devin Booker, making you pick him up pretty much at half court.
Outside Harden. And then Harden with the jam. Highlight reel dribble move. And then the athleticism takes over. Woo! Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there. Showing all the skill. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. Puts it up off the inbound. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Harris. It's hauled in by the Suns. Last time they met was right here, and they were able to come out with a win. In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Yeah, the reserves added another dimension. Had no answers on how to slow them down.
Pass to Embiid. Can't hit that one. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Already. +5 in terms of rebound margin. And that's going to be a...
Opening day is here. So what are these players right now, Greg, feeling as they tip off this brand new season?
Mostly excitement. I mean, this is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid are manning the post position. Tyrese Maxey out there with Harden. And it's Tucker in at the small forward position.
You know, when Durant gets a look from that distance, he's letting it fly.
And here's Harden for 3. Rebound by the Suns. The last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
And whether by design or by accident, they drew so many fouls in that game. Foul trouble for the other side became a huge issue.
And as a result, there was a blowout win. I mean, credit them for initiating contact and forcing the officials to make the call.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
And intelligent ball movement that time from Embiid, getting it to a guy with a better shot.
On the wing, Booker shoots the 3. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And it's off from three-point range. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. A shot by Harden. Wide open. It's good from long range.
There are very few that drop long-range bombs better than James Harden. I mean, he's automatic from out there, off the dribble or catch.
Again, the miss by Booker.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
And here's Harden for 3.
That extraordinary reach combined with good timing makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And Jay, strong work all around in the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Boy, Harden's got such a tremendous feel for the game and sees the whole court. He's a really slick creator.
And check out the numbers for Harden. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged 22 points a game, 10 assists and 7 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through, even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row. No player more important to his team than Joel Embiid. And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And Harden with the stuff.
Surgical precision from Harden, demonstrating his sick handles one more time.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. There's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. Long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other. And then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently.
Embiid is unstoppable, just too strong for the defense, no matter what they throw at him.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities. When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injury.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
4 on the clock. Paul for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Really confident shooting from Paul out at the arc. If he likes the look, he can drain it from range.
Harden kicks to Maxey. Over Booker. Maxey, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pass to Okogie from the arc. He can't get it to go. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Harden outside. Over Paul. Harden kicks to Embiid. The 19-foot shot. It's hauled in by the Suns. KD passes to Booker. No good. That would have tied it.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Embiid wide open. The 76ers again can't hit it. Booker looking around. Pass to Ayton. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. The open shot, Maxey. The shot comes out, and Phoenix will come the other way. And here's Booker. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chance.
And you guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
Phoenix calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Ayton. 76ers getting the bucket. Here's KD. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, when KD asked out, you knew the Nets would get a king's ransom. Perhaps the biggest star trade we've seen in decades. But with KD on this team, they are right in the thick of it as far as contending.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Watch out now. The process is at work.
Here's Paul. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the score by Phoenix. And Tucker has it in the corner. A 3-pointer off the mark. Suns trail by 3. Durant, the pass to Paul. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Boy, that's how you execute in transition, guys. Embiid realizing an opportunity and then jumping all over it.
Here's Ayton. Second chance shot outside for KD. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Harris outside. Latrey. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
You know, you can't get overly physical with Harris because once you do, he turns it against you and uses it for his good.
This is his first free throw of the game. And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. And after the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Here's Lee. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Durant wide open. He fires. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 8-point game. Wide open look. It's Biyombo with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
The pass to Craig. Outside for Durant. A putback. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. McDaniels with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Now here's McDaniels. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. KD KD on the wing, defended by Milton. With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. The Suns #1.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish group.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. George Niang comes in for Montrezl Harrell. And Daniel House subbed in for Harris. The Suns making a switch here. Payne's checked in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Payne finds Lee. Connects from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The 76ers leading by 6. Here's Melton. Off target with his 3. Sun shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. KD can't get it to go.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
The shot by House is no good.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense. Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Now McDaniels. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And he recovers it. Passes to Niang. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the shot by Kevin Durant.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Durant. Coming off a terrific season. Last season put up about 30 points a game, 6 assists and 7 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense.
Terrence Ross is checked in for the Suns. Here's Melton. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Suns trail by 5. Ross kicks to Lee for the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix. 1:30 left here in the opening quarter. In the corner, it's Melton. Lets it go with the 3. That one misses. And it's the Suns' ball. Lee finds Craig. Back to Lee. Down low. Craig, good. Craig's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. And the 76ers with a completely new group now.
First in free throw shooting. And they were in the top 10 in blocks. That was the core element of their squad, keeping bodies in the paint and preventing those easy buckets.
And going back to their success at the free throw line last season, GA, best in the league. It helped them finish off a lot of close games. Moment here now for an injury report. Let's find out the news on Montrezl Harrell. David, what's the update there?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Philadelphia let me know the status. He said he turned his ankle, and it is definitely starting to swell up. And you couldn't have a worse time for this injury, Kevin, especially as the last games of the season are approaching.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Suns ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Phoenix.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Torrey Craig is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3. Harden's shot is off. The Suns leading. Booker finds Paul to the paint. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Maxey's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Paul's shot is off. The 76ers shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensive. Right side Maxey. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. The Suns have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Okogie misses.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
So the wing on the left, and Tucker kicks to Harden. No good on the 3.
I'm not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Pass to Craig. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it.
Embiid. Rebound by the Suns. Craig's got 6 rebounds in the game. With some arc. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Looking to get it going. And the jam by Harden.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it.
Well, I tell you what, you just got to sit back and admire the creativity there.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. Durant's checked in for Torrey Craig. Then for the 76ers, Montrezl Harrell comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for James Harden.
Boy, that's an outstanding job by Tobias Harris there, keeping his composure and concentration, then converting while under pressure. Well done.
And the 76ers with some changes. Daniels is checked in for Embiid, and it's Shake Milton in for Maxey.
There aren't many players with a quicker first step than Tyrese Maxey.
And I love the way he uses it to his advantage, Greg. I mean, he's got an athletic advantage over most of the guys that are defending him, and he'll exploit it every chance he gets. But that quick first step and fearlessness, lethal combination.
And look at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
And Philadelphia calls time here. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. Number 1, Chris Paul. James Harden is second.
And really 2 terrific distributors. I mean, the first thing you look for in a teammate is the ability to get you the ball, and they both have that down to a T.
Here's Milton. Launches it. And it's Durant with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
McDaniels kicks to Harris. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Phoenix leading by 5. Okogie for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
I tell you, Okogie continues to refine his shooting motion. It's got to be seamless and smooth on that particular shot.
To end the run. Shot by McDaniels. No good. Stolen by McDaniels. The dish to Hill. In the corner, it's Melton. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Melton against Booker. And Harrell shoots it in.
It's not complicated. There's a reason Harrell shoots a high percentage, because he finds ways to get dunks like this.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. It's hauled in by Harris.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
McDaniels dishes to Harrell. That one, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. They host the Spurs after this one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Booker, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And finished off by KD.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using them to cut up the defense there with ease.
Timeout called the 76ers. And the 76ers with some changes.
And checking out the numbers for Devin Booker. Great showing for him last season. Putting in about 26 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
The shot's good. Paul's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns.
The ball control that Chris Paul has is fantastic. I mean, those dribble moves, and he's got a bunch of them, look effortless.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
Kicks it out to Booker. Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
And Harden doesn't mind showing off a little bit either now. He has ridiculous ball skills. Defense looking completely lost out there.
Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me, and they hold a huge advantage on the backcourt.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Damian Lee, he's checked in for Okogie. Ross comes in for Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. Here's Niang. Another miss by Philadelphia. And here's Phoenix. They're on a 17-6 run. Durant. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a